Hello and welcome everyone, getting to another video. Today's video we are pulling some ancient shards for our friend Tapital. Tapital is a friend of mine and a previous clanmate. He was amazing enough to let me into his account and pull his shards. More than that, he also told me that I can pull the 5 remnant shards, so hopefully we will get him 5 mythicals and pull some ancient shards right now, because there is a 2x event and a 10x on turn Drake. He said like he doesn't care about turn Drake. What he cares about is faction guardian, because when you are at this point of the game where you have some good champions, top tier champions like Marius, like fully awakened Fabian, fully awakened Ninja, you have Thor, you have Sulfurion, you just want faction guardians to be maxed. Do you have all your faction guardians? And also you either want like those or like some top tier champions, but to be honest, like the top tier champions, you can't pull them from ancient shards. Like what he wants is something like Vulcanus, something like Teox. Those you can't pull them from ancient shards unless like they are featured in an event. Usually like those events are bad. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go and open those 5 remnants. Hopefully we get 5 mythicals. Okay, let's start by pulling real quick, guys. Get yourself a free legendary Narma by clicking the link in my description. You will also get 3 amazing epics: Anax, Uugo, and Mausoleum Mage. All you need to do is number 1, log out of Play and Play on your PC and uninstall it. Number 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Number 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Number 4, go to your inbox and claim the champion. So don't miss out on the great chance to get Narma and 3 very strong epics. So make sure to click my link before it expires. The first one, and we get an epic, and it's actually a bad epic. Tishara. Is she good with anything? Probably. She's a reviver. Like not the best. I'd say the problem with it's in a faction where there's Cell of the Drake, so you will never use her. Or like there is Arman, so you will never need. Oh my god. Okay, we're pulling a Magnar, not the worst epic. It's kind of good. So hopefully 3 left. That's the 3 mythicals, I'm telling you guys. Let's keep going. Damn it. And Juliana is not one of the greatest epics, to be honest. She requires too many books to do nothing. That's like her thing. Her thing is that she doesn't do anything. Another epic. Where is the mythical? It says 2.5%. that means every shard should be a mythical, right? That's how we love the math. That's how we want our math. Oh my god. Well, at least this is an epic one, so we get 350 points. This guy is like what's his name? This guy like what's the name of that epic from the Shadowkin? Yeah, he's similar to him, like Gimbo. He has like similar multiplier, so he's like kind of the Gimbo of that faction. So if you want a champion that does hit hard, he is your guy. So I think we can pull like 44 just to stay on track, because he told me that he wants to be at 5k for the champion chase. So let's see. Yeah, 5k, 5500 here. Once we're done with this, we're done pulling. So let's go and pull, and hopefully we get him 7 legendaries in those 44 shards. First 10 pull. Okay, we're starting strong with 2 epics. One of them is Royal Guard, one of the strongest epics in the entire game. Literally any content, faction with faction hard, Centranos, clan boss, Hydra, any content, you name it, Royal Guard can do it. Nothing is hard on Royal Guard, especially when you have your Royal Guard +4. Let's go for another 10. Okay, we have 2 epics. Okay, can we get a legendary now? Now Hexia, I think she's bad. This champion has some usability at one point, because she has a revive on death, where like if you want to build like a Godseeker and Neri team for Sand Devil, you have to build a Miroka, whatever her name is, and you time the revive on death to go right before the boss nuke. So you kind of like how like it's a speed tuned team if you don't have a Godseeker and Neri. Let's keep pulling. Okay, we pulled. I mean Husk. Okay, we get 3 epics. That's good. That's a good sign. Husk is a good one. This guy is kind of mediocre. This guy is kind of mediocre, but we want them for the points. So we still have 14. Let's just do a 10 pull. Okay, let's do 4 so we don't forget about them, and then do a 10 pull. Okay, Temptress, whatever her name is, an epic. Dude, Tapital is getting good epics, but he's not getting a legendary. So how would you call it if you know, like when you do champ chase and you keep getting epics but you don't get a legendary? So how would you feel about that? Would you consider yourself lucky for pulling too many epics to get like oh my god, another epic? We need a legendary. Enough epics. Okay, let's do a 10 pull and get 10 legendaries. It's totally doable. I think the most I've seen is like 2 legendaries in one 10 pull. Zoltan is not bad. Duke the Purist is one of my favorite epics. Thylesia is one of my friend's favorite epics. You always keep saying that Thylesia is the best epic. I tell him no. Duke the Purist is one of the best epics. I consider him better than Stag Knight. I think it's kind of a hot take. And for one simple reason is that I pulled Ghostborn on my main account early in the game. So I've never needed to build a Stag Knight. But I've always needed a decreased defense champion that is a blue affinity. And that's where like Duke the Purist were always there. So what's the thing about Duke the Purist? He has decreased defense and decreased attack, which make him, for the progression and champion, one of the best champions to pick or have against bosses, because this ability is one of the best for an epic champion in the entire game. He's defense based, so he can take a hit easily. His A1 decreases the boss's accuracy, which help you sometimes, like, I don't know, resisting some of the boss's debuffs. His A3, he places a provoke debuff for 1 turn on a target enemy. Also has 75% of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn on a second second random enemy. 100% chance you will put it on 1, and then there is a 75% he will put it on a random person. Okay, that's not the end of it. Place reflect damage buff on this champion for 2 turns. That's a unique buff, okay? And unkillable on this champion for 1 turn. So against wave content, he's gonna provoke them, and they won't be able to kill him because he will have unkillable. Also, you can have him as you can build him as a mischief tank if you are like trying to progress through Hydra, because he has 2 unique buffs that usually support champions don't bring to the table. So he will make sure to be always the mischief tank. And so you have provoke, you have 2 unique buffs. You have decreased attack for Head of Wrath, and then you have decreased defense, so you can boost your total damage. And then you have decreased accuracy, so you can have a lesser I would say stat requirement, because that's what matters. And then his aura, I mean, his aura is not the best. It's like attack increase all ally defense in faction by 31%. But Thylesia is also one of the best epics in the game. She doesn't do decreased defense and weaken, but what she does is she hits hard for an epic. She is known for, like, okay, let's just start with her passive. She's known for her passive. When attacking enemies and the decreased defense debuff has a 50% chance of placing Hex. But does she bring decreased defense? The answer is yes. She does that on her A3. Attack all enemy, place 60% decreased defense debuff 2 turns. So it goes on so for 2 turns. When fully booked, it's a 3-turn decreased defense on a red affinity champion, which used to be rare if you are progressing throughout the game. So when you do this, you have 50% chance also to place Hex, and then this ability hits even harder, and then also increased all the debuff duration on all enemy. And then her A1 debuff spread, taking 1 random debuff from the target and place it on enemies and their heck. So she has kind of like this kit where everything works with each other's. You know, like sometimes we lack this stuff on a legendary champion, but she has the entire kit. Now, she doesn't have the best stats when she is 60. Let me see if he has her like level 60. Let me see. Okay, no. Okay, he doesn't have her fully maxed. She doesn't have a good survivable, so good like she doesn't tank hits. We just pulled him 1. He has a +1, so that's like a +2. Will make it like get her extra stats, so she will be able to survive ahead. So yeah, thanks so much everyone for watching, and thank you so much Mr. Tapital for letting me on your account, pulling your shards, and I appreciate that. I hope before we head out, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you like the content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.